What is poppin', Nova Nation? I'm kidding. It's your girl KiCassanova and I'm back with another YouTube video. So this YouTube video, as you can see from the title, is a story time. The worst ass whooping, beatings, bust ass that I've ever got in my life. Now, disclaimer, ain't nobody could call children's aid on your kid no more, you feel me? Cause I'm 18, beach. So I could tell this story because I know people are evil and people would be like, oh my god, you get abused, blah blah blah, this and this. No, bitch, that's not how it works, okay? I can tell this story because I'm not gonna be taken away from no one's home, anything. I'm 18, I'm legal, so we Gucci. So I could tell this story. Hold on, someone text me. I'm dead. This nigga said, I see you, Dominic. I could lyric prank this nigga. No. We ain't finna do that. No, that's another video. That's what song would I do? Okay. Let me do a disclaimer. Okay, so disclaimer. Did I do another disclaimer? This is the second disclaimer. I think so. Okay. So the second disclaimer about this story time is that I am a Caribbean child. So I grew up with Caribbean parents. My dad is Trini and my mom is Jamaican. My dad never laid a hand on me. Well, he did once, but like that was like, that's another, but I'm not touching base on my dad anymore, but like, and my mom is Spanish and Jamaican. So if anyone knows about, if you live in an African, Caribbean, like anything household, like anything, I'm pretty sure you gotten beat, okay? So I mean, the way that I look at things is that abuse is way different. Like, getting bust ass is not abuse to me. Like, that's me though. That's my opinion because I grew up getting my ass dealt with. Like, I grew up with my ass getting dealt with. So to me, that's discipline. That's discipline. If you guys don't view the same things, if you guys don't have the same opinion, then that's you guys. You know what I mean? For me, physical abuse is actually like beating somebody, like boxing them up, like, you know, white people sinting. I'm joking. We're not gonna put race in this, but I'm just, you know, it's over there. But yeah, so I grew up in a Caribbean household and that is how we get disciplined. I'm sorry, when I'm older and I have my children are probably gonna get their ass dealt with too. So that's just that. So yeah, so this is like, I'm like trying to think of anything else that I need to get out of the way before I tell this story. So what do I want to, okay, should I just tell the story now? I think I should. Okay, so the story starts with this teacher that I had. I think I was in the 7th grade. So I was in the 7th grade and I had this teacher and I'm gonna call her Miss E. That's what I'm gonna call her. I'm not gonna, you know, expose her. I should because she's a racist motherfucker, but it's okay. Like, I'ma just, you know, I'ma call her Miss E. So, I didn't like that bitch. Like, I did not, to this day, I don't like her. Like, I really don't. If I see her, like, ugh. So anyways, let me continue. So we were doing a project in class and I could already tell you guys that this teacher does not like black children. I'm being so honest, I'm not even trying to pull the race card. I'm like, everyone in that class knew this girl did not like black children. If I sat down and I asked, hello, can I use a, like my friend, and I'm like, oh, can you give me a pencil? I got in trouble. Like, and this is the same situation with a teacher that happened in the 3rd grade. I had a teacher that was really racist and she called children, you know, that's another story. But anyways, so I always come across these teachers. I don't know why, but okay. We were supposed to do some like project or something, and I must have said something smart at her and caused her to say something smart at me back, so I cussed her. I threw the chair down, I got mad. If anyone knows, I have anger issues. It's like I've always had anger issues. It comes from my father. Like, that's what it is. So I cussed her, I got mad, and basically I was, in the words of my mother and her, I was acting like a big woman. She decided to take me down to the office and call my father. But she gave me a choice. She was like, oh, do you want me to call your mother or your father? And so I'm like, call my dad. Fuck, because my dad, when I was younger, my dad was my best friend. Like, that was my day one for life. He got me out of everything. If I got in trouble, like, he wouldn't even tell my mom. He, you know, he was just my day one. So anyways, so she calls my dad, and she's sitting there talking to my dad, laughing on the phone. Like, what? Like, and it was straight like she was flirting with the nigga, and you're married with a child. Like, what are you doing? I just left it alone. I was like, okay, whatever. Then she hands me the phone. I don't know why you and she told him a completely different story. She told him that I wasn't doing my project and it's been due for weeks and blah, blah, blah. That is not true. She just gave us the project 2 days ago. How is it due for weeks? Like, are you dumb? Anyways, so basically, I didn't even say anything. I held my tongue. I was like, okay, let this bitch lie. Like, it's nothing new. Like, it's nothing new. Teachers lie every day, nigga. So my dad's on the phone, and my dad's like, yo, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to, like, lecture you? Like, I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, I guess so. And the man, we were just sitting there laughing on the phone, because I'm like, who does this girl think she is? Like, you did not win, bitch. You didn't win. But she did. But anyway, I'm feeling nice. I cussed the teacher off, called my dad, didn't call my mom, because my mom, back in the day, my mom was strict as motherfucker. Like, I couldn't do anything, couldn't go to parties, couldn't go anywhere. My first party was in, like, the 10th grade or 11th grade. And that was a Sweet 16. So my actual first party was in the grade 11. I got invited to parties and everything, and I couldn't go. So my mom was just hella strict, okay? Couldn't do anything. I was in gymnastics. I was preparing to go to the Olympics before I got injured and everything, and yeah, so that's that. I go home now. The day's done. I'm amped, I'm giddy, I'm there. I'm like, okay, booming, we sick. I just cussed the teacher out. I didn't get in trouble. Bruh, I don't know what possessed this teacher to call my mom, but she did. Okay, she did. She called my mom and told my mom a wrong story. Just like she told my dad the wrong story, she told my mom that story too. So anyways, I go home and my mom is like, oh, hey, like my mom's acting like everything's completely normal. Like she's not moving like anything's different. She's like, how was your day? I said, my day was Gucci. Like, how was yours? Everything, whatever. So I decide I want to go take a shower. Biggest mistake of my fucking life. Biggest mistake. Biggest mistake. Like sometimes I'm like, why couldn't I be a dirty child? Like what? Why did I have to take a shower in that given moment? Like why? Why? Okay. So I go and I take a shower. I'm in the shower. I'm like, hey, I cuss the teacher out. I cuss the teacher out. I cuss the teacher out. All of a sudden, fam, and I'm being hella exaggerated. Like, I'm being extra. That's what it is. Like, I'm gonna be extra as motherfucking hell right now. Like, we're reading a story and I'm explaining the scene to you. Like, that's literally what it is. So I'm there. I'm in the shower like this. I'm like, in the shower. And you know when someone opens the door and you feel that wind that licks you? And it's so, ooh, what the fuck is that? So I feel that wind. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm in the shower. All of a sudden, fam, I hear, turn that motherfucking shower off before I turn it off for you. Mommy, I'm sorry. Automatically, I start praying to God. I start saying, Jesus, please, Jesus, help me. I start bawling out my head. Out my eyes. And I'm like, please don't. And I'm crying. Because I know it's coming. So she's like, draw the curtain back. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I turn off the water and I'm not drawing the curtain back. And she's like, draw the curtain back. So finally, like, I'm like, and I'm like I'm shaking. Because fam, you know when you're about to get bust ass and you can't even put the layers of pants on, put the layers of shirts on so you don't feel it as bad? Nah. No. I was wet and butt ass naked. So I'm sitting there like, oh my God, my eyes. Like, she had the belt in her hand. She's like, oh, so you want to talk shit about your teachers? You want to talk shit to your teachers? You want to give attitude in school? Do I bring you to school? Do I take you to school to give attitude? Do I do that? Did I raise you like that? I ain't raise you like no hoodlum. I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm crying. I'm like, no, you didn't know it. Literally, I dropped in the tub. I dropped in the tub. Yeah. I was like, no, Jesus, no. Like, I swear to God. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. And I was like, holy fuck. So then I'm sitting there shaking in the tub like, oh my God. When she was done. And yo, if anyone knows black parents, if you get beaten with the belt, they don't hit you like bop, bop, bop. They say, did I tell you to go to school to give attitude? That's how they be. And then if you don't say nothing, and then if you cry, it's, did I give you something to cry about? Yes. Yes, you did. You did give me something to cry about. You're doing something making me cry right now, my nigga. Anyways. So, then after that, I'm shaking. I put my towel on and I'm like, okay. And I walk out the thing because she left. She's gone. And I'm sitting in my room and I'm lotioning my skin and it stings. And then she comes in the room while I had got dressed and everything, and I'm laying down and she comes and hugs me and she goes, I love you. What? Who? You love who? Pardon? And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I don't love to do that. Kissing me. I'm like, bro, don't touch me. Like, what? Don't touch me. Don't touch me after you beat me. That's just it. Don't do that. Don't do that. And obviously, obviously when I was younger and everything, nobody believed anything I said. And I'm telling you guys, the teacher said something so racist and she lied. So she gave me the worst, like made me get the worst ass whooping of my life for nothing. Then on top of that, that wasn't even it. My mom grounded me and I wasn't allowed to go on my favorite trip of the school year, and that's the snowboarding trip, and I couldn't go. I wasn't allowed because that dumb bitch, Miss E, that's her fault. Fuck you, fam. Ask me if I've ever been snowboarding again since 6th grade. My family doesn't go snowboarding. Like, pardon? Anyways, yep, that was the story of my worst bus ass of life. Like, of life. It was the story. Like, I've never gotten a bus ass worse than that one. That one was the worst ever. But yeah, guys, if you guys do want more story times, do not forget to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to leave a comment down below at all. I love reading comments. I love every single one if it's positive. Negative ones get deleted. But yeah, guys, do not forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. It's all in the description box down below. And yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in my next video.